Hi, how
Hello,
are you doing?
I'm good. And how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm very excited because this is a hot topic. So many questions on this particular topic. That's the reason I want a good frame of set of answers with practical steps for many moms who, in spite of everything, feel lonely inside, whether they cannot speak up or whether they do not have the support or some misunderstanding or whatever it is, not meeting up expectations. And for the moms who stand up for themselves, and in that process they just somehow break up or live a single life with their kids or maybe alone. And because of many such divorces and all, the rates have just increased so much. How do you have a solution for it so that they can cope up with the situation very soon, and mentally handle themselves so that they can handle the kids as well? So what is your solution over here for all those moms who want to lead a independent life, close the past and open for the future? So it's a big.
There are multiple questions in this. We will start step by step so that we'll give a better clarity for the viewers also. Okay. So,
Yes.
first, becoming a mom itself is stretching your strength and giving that strength a form in the form of baby. You are extending your energy, and here you are living and you are becoming weak physically and mentally. That is how a form is coming in front of you in the form of baby. Can be a boy or girl, whatever it is. So when you are mentally weak and physically weak, your stretch towards external will become more. That's why in our ancient days, proper strong care was taken for the people after post delivery, so that
Yes.
no negativity can come and overlap them.
Correct. You mean to say people lose out on the power handling these issues, right? They
Yes.
lose their own power.
Yes.
Correct. Yeah.
When you hit
Mm.
physically, mental disturbances are, it's like an open door for mental disturbances. So
Mm.
that's how we become very weak. We always try to grab the negativity in surroundings, or we may feel somewhere very strongly like a victim ki yaar, I was becoming very dependent on my mom. Becoming very dependent on my in-laws. Right now, I can't move. I can't do something. I can't help them, and they are taking care of my baby. Something, you become
Helpless,
basically helpless. You become very weak
guilty.
and guilt, and you feel worthless. These kind of emotions will start automatically rising inside you.
What are these leakages? Like, why we suppose we go for a goal of doing the best in every role in our life, and what are the leakages here, and how to stop those leakages so that we don't lose out the power of our actual being a woman,
The leakages are two main things. One is victim phase leakage, and the other is controller phase leakage. Okay. So victim phase, always I'm unworthy, I was helpless, I'm getting hurt because of them, getting worried for everything. Why my husband is like this? Why my in-laws are like this? Everything. Why am I unable to stand up for myself? You want to, but you can't. You can't express which you want to act. You may have to say no, but you can't say things like that. You are proving yourself that you are weak and unable to stand up, and feeling and taking it granted that it is my personality. This is victim phase. Second is controlling phase. Controlling phase is like you are becoming aware, you are getting over panicked, that people are going to threaten me, people are going to overpower me. Before they do it, I'll do it. I'll attack. Your reaction levels will be high in this. You will be very reactive. Before they are coming and even asking something which is normal, common thing, but you are about to fight,
Dominant.
dominant. Thinking that they are going to come means they are going to bring the threat to me.
Exactly.
Becoming
Threat
reactive.
feeling.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So this is the controlling second. Both will immensely leak your energy. Immensely. What will help you to protect your energy is staying at the center, calmness. Staying at observing level. The simple trick to stay at observing level is speak less, watch more. The moment when you are watching the outside world, it can be mother-in-law scolding, it can be husband questioning something, it can be your surrounding people, whoever is blaming ups and downs, praise anything. The moment when you come centered, calm, and when you observe what they are saying without seeing the duality in it. No, no, what she say is fair, what she say unfair, what it is good, bad. There shouldn't be any duality. The moment when you close these two, the actual sense of consciousness opens up. You can hear your background voices, which are actually polluting you more than the outside world. For example, mother-in-law may become harsh and say some one or two harsh words only once. But in your head, how many times you replay the same sentence, action is tons and tons of times. It depends on your level of weakness that you have about it. Are you there? So when you get centered and when you observe more, you will also understand how much there is more power that you are giving just through your thoughts. The moment when you observe it, it's like catching the thief. When you catch the thief, your job is very simple. Just giving him or sending him to the police station. Once you send him there, your job is done. You're safe. Right? Now you will become more alert to not to leak, not allowing the thief to steal your energy. That bigger thief is nothing but your own brain. And do not blame even your brain for this. The thing is, it is just showing what is there in your own nervous system. For example, I can see my pouch over here with my naked eye. I can see with this naked eye what are available in my surroundings. I can't see something what is there in your room. And similarly, vice versa, you can see only those things which are there in your surroundings. You can't see what is there in my surroundings. Similarly, inside, your brain can see what is there only in your nervous system.
Yeah.
It cannot see what is not there in your nervous system. That is there. Fear is there. Hurt is there. Pain is there. Attachment is there. That's why if others are insulting you once, you will keep rewinding it multiple times. You can't detach from it. How to come out of it becomes very easy when you get centered yourself and when you observe more, speak less. This is so crucial.
What about the practical steps? Because we are not used to
Hmm.
listening.
Yes.
We are so impulsive at times that, first of all, we understand the knowledge. Now, coming into practicality, what are the steps that we can immediately implement to get
Hmm.
out of any stuck pattern?
Okay. So simple tips which helps you a lot. First, to get control of your own nervous system. The nervous system center was connected to the top of your upper palate.
Hmm. Correct.
When your and nervous system entire thing is connected within the system within the body, right? So that movement is there at the tip of your tongue. When
Hmm.
this tip of
Okay.
your tongue is touched to the roof of your upper palate,
Hmm.
you will get centered immediately.
Wow.
Just do it right now and observe the difference. Are you becoming more aware now?
Okay.
Good.
All right.
So it's
So
very
whenever
difficult.
it is happening, first of all, it is a pattern. I
Yes.
got to hold of it. Okay, stop. Doing some anchor or something like stop or tapping myself, and I immediately
Yes.
do this. Then I get hold
Yes.
of my nervous system. Okay.
Because you are repeating and you are doing this unconsciously multiple times and it went to automated state. You cannot say stop my to your brain right now, even because it is in automated state, it can't hear your signals. But when you do a different mold in your when you change the form of your body, that allows you to stay focused and centered immediately, and that this simple tip works very well for this to exactly immediately to get centered. Now remind the things of the knowledge. Here I have to reduce my words first. And the biggest mistake what we generally do is the moment when others starts reacting, we cannot tolerate their negativity. And our nervous system also got very used to it, and we also react or we will come panic or do something like that. Either we will fall in the victim mode or controller mode. So first, the moment of once you get centered by doing this tip, after that, remember yourself that you have to observe more. Remind this again and again in your brain. I have to observe. I have to observe. First, let me see what they are saying
Hmm.
without getting panic, without getting tensed. What they are trying to say. Now you will get more centered.
Hmm.
Now, what this is, sometimes it will be reasonable, sometimes it is very unfair. Fine. But how you need to respond, how you need to react, it depends on you now because you are on your control now.
Hmm.
It's not always saying to get surrendered for whatever the situation is outside. It's
Hmm.
not always that. You have to be reactive sometimes. You have to be responsible sometimes. You have to be surrendering sometimes completely. But you don't know, but your nervous system knows when to behave what. Only thing what you have to support your nervous system is getting back center. Once you give that, it will direct. Just believe and do the same. You got it?
Very nice. Amazing. Really. It was so deep because I went into certain experiences. That is amazing, right? And what else? That palette wala thing, what else can be immediately applicable at that particular
There is one
peak of
technique.
emotion?
Okay, pick up that. One thing. First, change your body form. If you are sitting, stand up. If you're standing,
Hmm.
sit up. If you can't do that, do something, move your body, because anyway you cannot move your brain at that situation. Change the form of your body first. That brings you more alertness. Okay,
Wow. That is just like breaking the pattern through
breaking
body
the pattern.
language.
Yes,
Yeah.
through
That is
body
very,
language.
very,
Very
very powerful.
important. That
This
will
all
end up.
happens when we understand that this is harming me. My own patterns are harming me. So that is when we get into these techniques wherein this
Yes.
is something that I need to break. And these are the types of breaking the things, right? To center ourselves. Okay. So coming back to the practical things, when moms feel alone, they feel lonely and they feel unsupported and they are just left alone, just uh, like I'm not saying the otherwise, but women tend to take this load on themselves that they have to fulfill others' needs,
Uh,
responsible for everything. And certain times when they are left alone, they are just like on a in a dark cloud, that now what? They're scared, they are lonely, they are left out, helpless. So what about those single moms specifically? How do they correct themselves, they center themselves, and they expand their potentials out?
a simple thing is, if you are, well, because we are talking about exclusively on single moms, you are already single mom. So stop feeling regret about being together. When you
Hmm.
stop releasing the emotion of regret, "Arey, it's good if we are together, how beautiful memories are." Okay, it's done. You are completely independent. Your baby is there, baby or boy, anyone is there. Now your focus is on just going forward, leading the life forward. How to cut that baggage regret is very simple. That you first, just as said, whenever you are getting the repeated thoughts of your backend in the regarding your past, change your body form and first get centered. Once you get centered, now you need to focus on the forward goal. Keep a specific goal. Value yourself more and more, again and again. And keep a goal, particular goal, and work for it. Whenever you are getting again the same thought, again implement the same thing. Change the body form. Consciously try to break the pattern, and do not allow the stories to go inside your brain. This is so crucial. Generally, what we do is we silently work, but in our back end, the fight with our husband or fight with our in-laws, fight with someone which has happened in the past, will keep repeating that, will keep rolling that scene in our back end, in our own brains. Energy is getting leaked silently. You can't give your 100% to your work and you cannot patch up. Nothing is going to happen. In the reality right now, if you are complete independent mom, your job is to work and take care of the baby. Then you should stop this leakage consciously. Whatever happened, happened. Just remind your brain that it was past, it happened already, and it's done. Right now, my job is this particular one.
Hmm.
The thing
What about
is,
getting stuck into past, especially past memories, or you see certain photos and we go back to that memory, and that becomes the biggest glue of why
yeah,
things happened, all that situation around that time. So
do
that's
not
something that
allow
stays.
the stories to run in your brain.
Hmm.
The moment story starts, become aware, do some body change, quickly cut off the story. The more you dive into stories, We love stories since from our childhoods, but we got habituated to those sorrow stories, those you know negative stories so much we allow it. That's why it
Not
is
even
happening.
sorrow. If we have a good memory, for example, and
Huh.
we suddenly see a photo, we were very happy then. Right now it is sorrowful because that is not lived right now, we are not
Mm.
experiencing it right now. But what if we just switch our mind or some anchor sort of thing, that that was then and we lived it fully
Yes.
that time, and let's be happy with it, like not get into the sorrowful state right now, why it's not happening now. It was meant for that time, and we have lived it happily, joyfully, with family and everyone, with that image. We are connecting that good time. The moment we feel that why it's not happening now, oh god, that good old days, we feel depressed right now. So I
Yes.
think we can just shift this mindset, saying ki, I have applied this many times, because many a times those memories come back with the photos, with the visuals, and we
Mm.
get attached to the visual very fast in VLK that
Yes.
we learn, right? In NLP. So once that comes, sequence of situations come. So it's better that we just stick to that. It was a good time. We were worth it enough. We lived that moment because at that time it was such a perfect time for everything. And that's it. We just close it then. And maybe we can be open to much more good things in the future. So that's how we can balance it, right?
Yes. And one more technique in NLP which we can use is switch technique over here. Like
Yeah, yeah.
it is fast, it's a beautiful memory, right? But right now it is disturbing our present moment. So whatever the present moment that you want to do right now, let us take for example that you have to work and you have to concentrate completely into the work right now, but your past beautiful memory still it is disturbing you. Now it's very dangerous. These sweet memories are so silent that it won't even you won't feel comfortable to come out of them. You can't give permission to yourself to come out of it. That's so sweet. That's why. But become conscious and be aware. Move your body and become aware and strictly prohibit leakage of that energy and make this present scheme what you are going to do for next 1 hour. This is so powerful technique. For next 1 hour, target yourself to complete some portion of your work that you are going to do right now, and make this as a big screen in front of you. This is my target for 1 hour. This is small screen film. Again, keep repeatedly doing it for 21 times. Just visualize what I should achieve this within this 1 hour. That becomes small. Visualize that past sweet moment is becoming small and keep it sideways like this. It's like big screen, your next 1 hour target, small screen, your sweet memory. Again, big screen, your 1 hour target, small screen, your sweet memory. Keep doing this for 21 times and see you will work like magic. Your productivity
Yeah,
rate
because
go high
yeah,
immensely.
because we seal the leakages and we target
Yes.
in one particular area, so the energy is definitely more, like double fold.
Yes.
So yeah, that's an amazing idea and approach. What about closing the past and looking towards a positive future, which is very difficult at the moment when we are in any sort of big hurdles in life, for example, separations or whatever, big things. So,
Um, always start seeing these things in the form of thought and action. Anything has one thought and action behind it.
mm,
So most painful stories. In this example, let's discuss about the negativity that happened in the past, the fights that you had with your husband or in your in-laws or something which lead to divorce and separation. So those memories, the moment you remember those people, you feel hatred, you feel angry. That kind of automatic emotional generation started happening in your body because you hate those situations many times in your back, in the reality also, right? So start seeing what has happened after that. What are the positive things that happened after separation, after the scene? Here, the negativity is going high, angry, arrogancy. No, I don't want to see their those faces again. I don't want to be there with them again. But you are warming up. Your breath is becoming short. You are getting more affected, because of which your negativity is increasing and your positivity has gone down. Always balance works great. So for that, see the advantages that you had after separation. You might be getting a good job you are doing, and you know improving your knowledge, you are extending, you are growing in your career, your kid is supporting you, you bought a new house. See what are the advantages that you had after this. You have to take it to such a level that your current position of wherever you are, you feel like you are blessed to have here.
Hmm.
Till now, what you felt is regret, feeling unworthy, all those things. But take your positive signs to such a level, you feel blessed. Hey, this is what I mean. This is lovely. This is beautiful. I'm blessed to have this life. I'm blessed to have this day like this. Exactly. It is perfect. It's absolutely perfect and it's always well balanced. The only thing is we are not seeing. When it is positive, see always the negative. When it is negative, see always the positive to balance it. When it is neutral, there is a drop of this loop of thoughts. And it's plain.
Hmm.
Plain means nothing but calmness and centered. So,
Amazing. We have covered a lot and we will cover much more in depth as per the questions that come up. So thank you so much, Sridevi. It is definitely going to help everybody, I think, who's watching this, because this is some practical things that every woman goes through in their lives, and they will have these points handy for them to,
yes,
exercise, and will
very
help them more to, get through this journey, get over this whatever phase they are in. So
nice.
thank you so much, Sridevi.
Thank
Thanks a
you.
lot.
Thank you
Maybe it's going
so
to help me also.
Thank you. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you so much.